Welcome back to the KCX Podcast, and we are here at MTE 2026. It's the 25th anniversary. We're excited to be here, and check this little setup we have. It's pretty nice, right, Brandon?
This came together nice.
As of maybe 9:30 this morning,
a couple hours ago.
It wasn't the great.
Yeah, but it came together.
It was everywhere. Like, it was just a complete mess, to be honest.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a late start. It took us a little longer than we thought to actually set up.
Yeah, but there's a lot of moving pieces here. But love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, for sure. So super excited. Your first time.
Yes, my first time here.
So what do you think right now?
Oh, there we go.
We have stickers.
We do have stickers.
And that one
from the little
came
sticker fairy
straight across the table.
That was impressive.
Very nice. I don't even know who did this, but this just flew over. I don't know.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
So we're actually going to stick this on something, but
it's like confetti. They're just coming down from the ceiling.
Okay, so back to the question of what do you think of MTE so far?
It's cool. There's a lot of people here. There's some cool companies here. It should be a good time, like a little baby SEMA.
Does the amount of people surprise you?
The amount of spectator people walking around? Yep. Not really. Not like I wouldn't say surprises me, but I think because maybe it feels a little bit more crowded because the event hall is smaller than I pictured it. Maybe it just feels like there's more people in here. I don't know. But I don't know. Everyone seems to be having a good time as they walk around. They're getting a kick out of a whole podcast setup being in a booth and then, seem to be having a good time.
All right, there we go.
How's that sticker application going?
It was a little crooked at first. It might still be.
Might still be.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's hard to do from the side of it.
Yeah, I thought you were a professional sticker applicator.
I am pretty good.
Applicator? Is that a word?
Installer.
Sticker installer.
Of stickers, yes.
I was about to say applicator or applier, but applier doesn't sound right either.
Pliers, you would not apply stickers with pliers.
Yeah. You don't need pliers to put stickers on.
Okay, so the reason I like MTE, Brandon, is there's only really two industries here for the most part. It's PDR and detailing.
Yeah.
And what you get then, due to that being the main thing here, is everybody here is about your industry for the most part, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not there's no wheels here, there's no car parts, exhaust.
Yeah.
You're not getting that type of,
Yeah, it's very more like tight-knit almost.
Yeah.
You're all here for the same thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody that walks by is not just stopping in to see things.
Yeah.
They're stopping in because they're interested.
Yeah.
Where SEMA is different because you get people just coming to get swag and they're gone. They don't care about what you have.
Yeah, they work for a company that makes exhausts and they're just kind of bouncing around getting stickers.
I mean, obviously, the amount of people, way more at SEMA.
Yeah, but it's also 6 times the size of the show.
It is, yeah.
So,
but I like MTE due to the congestion of detailers.
Congestion is a really good word there.
Of detailers.
Yeah.
I am a little congested like usual, so,
You had congestion on the brain.
But yeah, so there's a lot of influencers here, which is always fun to see them. A lot that are not at SEMA because the travel aspect of things. It's a something that you have to travel across the country versus everybody in the Southeast can come to MTE.
Yeah, Southeast and East Coast.
Yeah.
So, but everyone seems to be having a good time. There's some cool stuff going on.
So we actually do have 4 spots here. We have 4 chairs.
Why do we have 4 chairs, Justin?
Well, because we're going to bring on up to 4 people at any given time.
At any given time.
Not right now, but
any given stoplight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the whole goal with this was to bring on more people, talk to more people, get different people.
Yeah. Have some guests.
Yeah, have some guests. I think the space is a 10 by 10, and we have fulfilled that 10 by 10 area.
Yeah, we're using every inch of 10 by 10.
It is full.
Every inch of 100 square feet.
But yeah, so super excited though. So stay tuned. There'll be plenty of podcasts here at MTE.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be releasing like bang, 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 bang over the next 2 days. We'll spread these out.
Yeah.
So we may still be at MTE a month from now.
Yeah, I don't really know the release schedule of these.
Yeah, it's just we'll have a lot of different people, a lot of different conversations. It'll be good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to figure out the release schedule based on how many episodes we leave here with. That's my plan.
I think shooting for 10 at least.
Yeah.
Is a good number.
Yeah.
I think 10 episodes will be really good. Me and you together will probably only be one per day, and bring on people for the rest.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I've been walking around talking to people. Hey, podcast.
Yeah.
So
these are people that I probably don't know. So this should be interesting.
So the next person that walks by.
That was really good timing there, Justin. Literally nobody is walking by.
The next person will ask.
For the one moment of this show that there's no one walking by.
I just want to know who it's going to be. Maybe it's somebody we know. Maybe it's somebody we don't.
Maybe. Do you see anybody we know currently?
No. It's so funny because people have been walking by this whole time, and all of a sudden it's like...
All of a sudden it's dead. No one wants to be in our row, apparently.
Here they come. Here they come. I don't know them.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know any of these people walking by right now.
Bunch of strangers.
They're
now
strangers.
We're just staring at them, which is even better.
Oh, okay. What was it? I think it was Bobby or Andrew won last night. One of their kids. Stranger danger, stranger danger.
No, it was some random kid running through Universal.
It was a random kid. Oh, I thought it was
Bobby. Yeah, Bobby was saying I think Bobby, yeah. Oh, Andrew was telling a story of some kid running through Universal going, I hate strangers, I hate strangers.
That is what it was.
Which to then we said is better than the opposite. Better than a kid running through Universal going, I love strangers.
Correct.
That would be rough.
Yeah.
That would be a rough one.
Speaking of Universal.
We
went to Universal.
We did go to Universal.
With the team yesterday. Well, what did you think? First time there for you.
First time there. It was cool. It was an experience. So I think here's my thought process so far. I think if you split it into like, what was the first little pocket of Universal we were in?
Universal Studios.
Yeah. That pocket is like cool for like appearance and vibes, but then you have to separate that from like roller coasters and like actual fun. That's two different things. Because once we went to
Islands of Adventure.
Yes. Once we went there, where all the actual roller coasters are, then I was like, okay, I can get into this. But like I said, the other one's cool for vibes and appearance, but I think here's my thing is, I think you have to be like really, it has a certain shtick to it, and I think you have to be really into that shtick to think the appearance is like fun. Like I said, it's cool to see, but I think if I was more into that whole thing, it would be way more fun.
You're right, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think we spent too much time at Universal Studios yesterday because we ran out of time at Islands of Adventure where all the good rides are.
Yeah, and I mean there was the Velocicoaster incident, which was a bummer.
Okay, so let's talk about Velocicoaster since you bring that up.
Yeah, that was interesting.
The peak ride, we wanted to ride Velocicoaster. We were waiting until we got done with Universal Studios. We made our way over. Velocicoaster was sort of going to be last, sort of like our last ride, last one or two.
Yeah, last hurrah.
And we went and got in line. Park closed at 8 yesterday, early.
Does it not always close at 8?
No.
Why did it close at 8 yesterday?
I guess it's season, I guess
because it's
weather, cold, yeah. But we went and got in line. It was around 7. It was around 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, around 7. So we have an hour. We're like, okay, let's ride Velocicoaster, and then let's go to Hulk last, whatever. Got in line, stood in line for a minute, and there's a delay in Velocicoaster, blah, blah, blah.
Technical difficulties,
and nothing was running. We sat for about 15 minutes just standing there, and then it was like, okay, well, we can't just stand here. Let's go ride Hulk and run back. So that's what we did. We left, went and rode Hulk, got spun around and flipped upside down all over the place.
I will say one thing. Sorry. Dude, Hulk, when the first climb, when it shoots you up the climb, more roller coasters need to get in on that. Six Flags, whoever, there needs to be more roller coasters with that as a feature, because that was awesome.
Not what you're expecting?
No, because most other roller coasters don't do that, which Bobby had said it like shoots you up the first climb and then goes into the rest of the roller coaster. I was like, how does that work? Nobody else, how is there only one roller coaster that does that? I didn't know what it would be like. And yeah, sure enough, you're about halfway up the climb and you just go. Phew.
Yeah.
And I was like, that needs to be a standard roller coaster feaster because that was cool.
It's a launch spin immediate.
Yeah, you go and then you flip upside down and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool. Because most roller coasters, it's a slow climb and then a drop is the first thing on every roller coaster. But the fast up, that needs to be a thing on more roller coasters.
So we did this. We went rode Hulk. Great. We have enough time to get back to Velocicoaster. It was still delayed a lot of, while we were on the Hulk. We got off. There was like a 5-minute wait. Okay, it's back open. So we mad dash back to the Velocicoaster, literally get there to the gate, and sorry, closed. Not closed, but delayed. But
delayed
it said
again,
closed.
yeah.
All right, delayed again. All right, so now it's team decision time. What are we doing? It's around 7:50 at this time. If we get in line, that we know for sure that's the only thing we're going to be riding if we get to ride it.
Yeah.
Or we go to another wonderful, actually the best ride in my opinion, in the park, which is Hagrid's Motorcycle Adventure. Go there. We've already rode it one time. Amazing.
Yeah.
First time for me. Amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a cool one. I've never seen Harry Potter. I'm not a Harry Potter guy, but that was a cool roller coaster.
So team split up, 4 and 4.
Yeah.
You guys, Bobby.
Me, Bobby, Carson,
Andrew.
Took our chances.
Stayed in line for Velocicoaster. And then me, Zach, Hunter, William, and Ian mad dashed it to Hagrid's.
Yeah.
Which we got to ride Hagrid's.
Oh, yeah. We got to ride Yeah.
What happened to you, Brandon?
So, I guess they made like a last call kind of situation because like it was like 8:10, 8:15. And all of a sudden, line starts moving. We made it all the way like up the stairs, up around through. We made it even into like the corral where you enter the roller coaster in the lanes. Carson, shout out to Carson for this, was like, "Oh, we like been waiting for this all day." He wanted to get in the front row, which is obviously the longer separate line, and it's 2 at a time, and they were running all 4 trains, so it was just like one after another, and like a bunch of them went. We're coming back, cycling through, and we were probably 4 to 6 people away from the front row, and coaster goes down again. The people are hitting buttons, flipping switches, turning lights on and off, trying to work on it, and then finally dude comes over the intercom, and he's like, that's it for the night. And we, like, the problem is if we weren't greedy and tried to get the front row, which Carson's fault, that was his idea, and we all just followed him. And then the problem is we had made it so far, we were all really confident that we were just going to like get in one of the last ones. And then, it went down for the night, and we were like, man, if we had just gotten in like 3rd row, whatever, we'd have gone. We'd have gone.
You guys should have done it because, being greedy.
Yeah, Carson, but the funny thing is Carson felt really bad. But all of us made that decision. He was like, I want to do the front row. And then I was like, all right, let's do it. And then Bobby and Andrew got in line behind us, and we were like just holding out. We were confident. You got to stay confident, man. Yeah, confidence is key.
I wanted to ride it, and then I made the decision to, I'm not going to be greedy of wanting. I'm going to go do the for sure thing.
You take the safe bet.
I went safe bet. I don't do the safe bet a lot.
Yeah, but say you're a gambler. You should. That's outside of your wheelhouse.
But I did the safe bet. I know how theme parks work, man. Me and Bobby, we know this stuff. Like, we've been to them too many times. I'm like, they're not getting on.
Yeah, but like, I don't care. It's not a matter of me of how theme parks work. If it's a cool roller coaster, I'm going to try to ride it. I'd already ridden Hagrid's once. Why do I want to ride it again for?
Because it's awesome.
I mean, it is, but you do it once. You do it again, that loses its luster.
It is true, but I had a blast on my second time.
Also, speaking of Hagrid's, I don't know if this is like blasphemous or anything to the Harry Potter community, so sorry. But I've never seen Harry Potter, don't really have any interest to. While we were there, I tried butterbeer. Dude, that stuff's pretty good. Okay.
I personally still have yet to try butterbeer.
So what it seems to be, and somebody, if anybody watching this is a Harry Potter fan and knows the recipe to butterbeer, let me know if I'm wrong. But I have a theory of what it is. I'm pretty sure it's root beer with a caramel-flavored coffee creamer in it. Or like that's with the white on top. That's what I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because when you first get it, you get a lot of that foam that's on the top, and that's very caramelly, very sweet. As you get to the bottom, though, you start tasting like root beer, and I don't like root beer, so I didn't drink the bottom half of it. But the top half, when it's mostly what I think is caramel coffee creamer, it's pretty good.
I like root beer.
But that's what I'm pretty sure it is root beer and coffee creamer.
I don't like the coffee creamer, though.
Also, speaking of drinks that nobody knows the recipe to, I'm going to put this on blast on the internet. Taco Bell, Baja Blast. You a Baja Blast fan?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Oh, yeah, I know Baja Blast.
Yeah? Okay.
Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know how it's made?
No.
Do you want to?
Sure.
It's Mountain Dew and Blue Powerade 50-50.
Huh. I'll have to try it out.
That's exactly what it is.
That's an interesting combination that you wouldn't think actually worked.
It's delicious, though.
Bobby has some notes. For Bobby.
You had to use ChatGPT for this, not Google?
ChatGPT is the way to go.
No, it's not.
So Brandon is against AI. I don't know if we've ever talked about that, but he does not like it.
I
personally use it all the time.
I don't. I try not to. I try to use it as little as possible. I use it for some stuff, but if I can help it, I don't want to use it. But anyway, Bobby pulled up butterbeer recipe. Ingredients: 1 cup cream soda, butter, butterscotch syrup, brown sugar, heavy cream, vanilla extract. So, cream soda? No, it was root beer. It's not cream soda. This is ChatGPT is wrong. That's why I don't use it.
Root beer and cream soda though is somewhat similar. If you're going to get,
I don't think I've ever had cream soda.
It's similar to root beer. It's not root beer, but
I thought cream soda was sweeter.
Yes.
Than root beer, but it has that root beery.
It has that root beery taste. Yeah.
Maybe it is cream soda. Sorry, and then I think the rest of it, the butter and the butterscotch and the vanilla, I think that all goes into that cream, which is essentially a coffee creamer. So I was half right.
I mean, that sounds right. Pretty close.
Like I said, it was pretty good until it started tasting like root beer or cream soda, whatever it is, and then I'm out. I don't like root beer.
Yeah. What else, man? What else happened yesterday? What was funny yesterday?
Oh, we passed by Minion Land.
Yes.
And I was really hoping to see a minion because I was going to run up and go, bello. I really wanted to do that, but no minions. I didn't realize Minion Land was just a ride. I thought it was going to be like a whole minion village.
Yeah. You know what's funny is we never went down that street.
There's a, what?
It's not a land.
Oh.
But you know how we turned when we got those flatbreads when we first entered the park?
Yeah.
We went right?
Yeah.
We never went back. Like, we never went there.
Yeah, but I just saw a big building that said Minion Land, but it was the Minion Land ride. I thought there was going to be like streets, people dressed up as minions.
I'm just saying
that's what I thought it was, but
we never went and we didn't see that whole section.
Oh, that's fine. It didn't really seem like we were missing anything.
Hey, not a lot, but just you didn't get to see it.
Yeah. I can sit here and say that it didn't seem like we were missing anything, but that's because I'm not like a big Disney guy. So maybe we did miss something. I don't know.
Off topic of that, back to the MTE side of things. Man, PDR this year?
PDR?
Dude,
I don't know much about PDR.
People.
Well, should we tell the people what I'm going to do next year? Or do we keep that a secret?
Oh, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
All right, let's do it.
Next year, Brandon is going to be entered into the paintless dent removal competition.
Yeah,
the Olympics.
And I know, I'm going to enter the dent Olympics next year. Yeah. And I know what you're wondering. Am I going to learn how to do PDR or dent repair in that time? No, I'm not. Not even a little. I'm going to go in blind and just see what happens. I'm going to go in with no PDR or dent experience and see what happens. And it's going to be hilarious. I might make the dent worse, okay? That's going to be so funny.
I think the dent's definitely going to get worse.
Yeah, that'd be so... Dude, if they had to come over and be like, hey, man, what are you doing? That's hilarious, dude.
It's a new technique that I learned.
Yeah, it's just
a few seconds ago.
Yeah, you just don't understand the way that it works. Just trust the process and just see how long until you think they would kick me out of it, or would they just let the time run out and be like, "Hey, man, you lost." Either way, that's so funny. Either way, it would be so funny.
You know, they do have team events. Maybe we both can do it.
Okay. Do you have any dent experience?
No.
Oh, perfect. I was about to say we need zero experience in this thing.
No, I've never done anything.
Because if we get anybody that's actually done dent repair, it's not going to be as fun.
No. Well, back to this booth here.
Oh yeah.
So our booths. We have 2 booths, and they're separated. So this is podcast only booth.
Gotta keep them separated.
Okay.
Anyway,
our other booth. So we're here.
Yep.
We have a few other companies around us Olympics, the dent removal Olympics, like right over here, like right there. The rag company's like right here.
Yeah, they're
us.
right over there.
Like you could probably see them.
No.
There's a big sign right there.
Yeah, backdrop's in the way.
Yeah, backdrop. We backdropped this whole thing. Yeah, so thanks, Bobby.
Yeah, shout out to Bobby for all this equipment and managing an inside of 10 by 10 space.
Hey, boy.
That was crazy.
That was Andrew. But,
all right.
Yeah. But yeah, our booth is actually like on this next row behind this.
Yeah, main booth is like right over my shoulder.
Yeah,
this way.
Like right there. So I think it's throwing people off because they stop in and are like,
hey, where's all the products and stuff? Yeah, it's right over there.
That's over there. Go over there.
We actually there's a company with a van right here that's diagonally between us and the other KCX booth.
Oh yeah.
And so we keep telling people, oh, it's on the other side of the white van, and that's funny in a way. Just a lot of white van jokes.
We do have a big sign.
Speaking of white van, sorry, did you hear what happened to me about 4 hours ago?
I heard, but please tell the people.
So Bobby sent me on a wild goose chase to get something out of his van with all his equipment and stuff in it. We needed something. I don't remember what it was. And I opened the back door of the van, and I didn't open the one side hard enough to like catch on that stopper. And I'm in the van, and I'm getting stuff out, and I hear that door just like kind of click behind me. I was like, oh, it's fine. It's just the wind or something. And I go and I push on the door, and it's like barely latched at the bottom. And I was like, huh. And so I'm like looking at it, trying to see if there's like a pull latch somewhere, like on the inside of trunk lids and stuff. And I can't find one. And then Bobby calls me, and he's like, hey, while you're there, grab this other thing. And I was like, yeah, I got you. But hey, while I'm in here, there's an inside latch on the back door, right? And he was like, are you locked in my van? I was like, I don't think so. The door was like half latched. Like I could almost get my fingers through them, but they were latched. So I couldn't get them to pop all the way open. And he was like, are you locked in my van? I was like, I don't think I shouldn't be. There should be a fail safe here of some sort. And the whole time I was sitting there messing with the door, I had completely forgotten there's a side door on the van. And he was like, just go out the side. And I was like, God, I'm an idiot. And I looked behind me, I was like, oh yeah, cool, I'm not locked in your van. That's cool.
So this whole time, Bobby's sitting like basically where you are, talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm here. And I'm just like, oh man.
Yeah.
Brandon. This is such a Brandon move right here.
Yeah. Because I was already focused, and I'm sure if Bobby hadn't called me and I wasn't on the phone trying to figure out this door, I would have just seen it. But on the phone, I was just looking at this one door, and I just wasn't thinking about another door.
Speaking of this wild goose chase.
No
geese were involved, and no geese were injured.
No geese were injured in the chase.
So everybody is safe.
KCX is animal friendly. KCX is a friend of the geese.
Friend of the geese, except for the droppings of the geese. But,
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, can you grab one of those cars up there? It looks like we have a couple.
All right, I'm not going to knock anything over. Tell the people about this.
All right, so we have these special edition KCX cars, MTE edition. We had these at SEMA as well, and it's something we're going to start trying to do at trade shows. And so we have a limited number of these. Once they're made one time, we're not making them again. So, if you're here, check these out. Or maybe you can find them on the black market somewhere.
Maybe. Justin, tell the people what kind of car that is that's packaged up in there.
I don't know what it is. You tell them.
That's a Ferrari 458 with a KCX logo on the roof. It's pretty cool. Hot Wheels Ferrari 458.
Listen, I don't know cars. Brandon knows cars.
The cool thing about these is, actually, I should tell you not to open it because it's special. It's low. It's it's branded. It's special. If you open it, the doors and the trunk open, which is pretty cool. But don't open them if you get one. Don't do that.
And it also is one of those, pull it back and.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool too.
Those are pretty good sound effects I did too.
That was good. Sounded just like a Ferrari.
Sounded like a wind-up toy.
All right, should I put this back or are we leaving this out?
We can leave it out.
What other merch do we have for the people?
We do have the energy drinks, as you see.
We do have more energy drinks, but with a new label. Should I show the people?
Stuff? No, you got it. Yeah, sure. Show people.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, whole new label on the energy drinks. Little palm tree action on there.
It's got some hex.
Got some hexes.
Palm tree action. We have a cool MTE 25th logo on the rear.
MTE logo. Yeah, these are pretty sweet. And that whole hex palm tree thing was designed by that man right there.
Oh,
Justin Dean.
My idea of this was a nighttime car show in Miami.
That's cool. I like that.
I know we're not in Miami, but Orlando, I couldn't really I didn't really know how to theme Miami without using amusement parks. I didn't really want to use amusement parks, you know?
I mean, I feel like you got palm trees.
Orlando.
If you want to do like car show in Miami, you could have done like party neon lights. Would have been cool too, but that would have been really hard to translate on this.
Yeah, I think if we were in Miami, it would have been a definitely more multicolored, bright, fluorescent.
That's true. We are not in Miami. That's a good point.
So we went with the dark, nighttime vibe, downtown Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So
that's good.
That was the whole thinking.
Yeah.
Plus we have stickers.
Oh yeah, stickers with the same vibe. Those are cool. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened last night. Good old Rangers fan in the restaurant last night.
I was going to say that.
Rangers
fan. Yeah. Let's go Rangers.
Yeah, this guy. There you go. Yeah, this guy in the restaurant had a few cold ones.
A few cold ones.
Very big Rangers fan mixed with
the
a
Rangers
few cold ones.
Lost.
Rangers did lose
to the Islanders.
Yeah, I don't know hockey, but
my Bruins were not playing last night, so or at least I didn't. They weren't playing while we were there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that guy was funny.
Yeah.
In a way, I guess it was kind of annoying, but it was funny.
So a couple of the guys rode Simpsons yesterday.
Yes.
And we told them, don't ride Simpsons.
Yeah. Why did you tell them that?
Because every time I've ever rode Simpsons, I'm a mess. I'm sick afterwards. And it's not like...
It can't be a very violent thing.
It's not a violent ride, but man, that 3D is horrible in there. And you get sick. I don't care if you're used to 3D rides or not, or you like them.
Yeah. I have a thing to say about those, actually.
On Simpsons. But anyways, we told everybody, I think it was like Mike, Jason, Ian, who else went? Casey? Did Casey
Case, yeah.
Anyway, so it was like 4 or 5 people that went. Everybody was fine pretty much, except for Ian. Ian, man, it knocked him.
Yeah, but Ian also does the thing where if you're not at an amusement park, he'll tell you he's not a big fan of roller coasters. And then when we end up around a roller coaster, he rides all of them.
Rides the roller coaster.
But then, yeah, he rides all the roller coasters, but then he's just kind of like, it seems very like tired and kind of drained after him.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, no one's making you do this. But he's a trooper, man. He goes on all of them.
But the Simpsons really got it.
Okay, I have a thing about these. Is it 3D rides where you get in basically a box and the screen just happens around you?
Yeah.
I have a theory, or I have a thing to say. I think if you really consider all of the technology and design and all of this that goes into those things, I don't understand how you could have one as bad as the Fast and Furious one is and as good as the Transformers one is. The Transformers one was awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you put the same technology into the Fast and Furious one. You all get in this big box, and you basically are in more or less one place, and just stuff happens around you, and you get the feeling of motion. It's like a VR helmet, a VR headset.
So,
but I'm like, the Fast and Furious one, the thing just kind of shakes. But the Transformers, when you put glasses on, and you're going up over buildings and stuff, and I know the thing you're sitting in is not actually doing this, but it gives you that feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the same technology, and you made one this good and one this bad. I don't understand.
So, yeah, Fast and Furious is the worst ride.
It's so bad.
One of the worst rides I've ever done, honestly.
And it had so much opportunity to be good.
It should have been. It's Fast and Furious.
But what I said when we left was that the quality of that ride is very, very on par with how bad that movie franchise has gotten. And I don't care if I get any hate from that. You can argue in the comments. I don't know about if you like Fast and Furious, but that movie franchise has gone very downhill.
So getting back onto Transformers, the way that ride is the way that, to an extent, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure or whatever.
There's a Ratatouille Adventure? What do you cook soup?
It's in Disney.
That's where we were.
We were in Orlando and we were in Universal. But this ride it does the same. Because you go into different rooms and you turn and stuff in the Universal or the Transformers ride.
Well, yeah, the screen you think you do, but the box I think is just sitting there shaking.
You're in different scenes, yeah. Yeah, I mean it's in different rooms.
It is. You're right.
You're moving into different rooms.
Yeah.
And that's the way Remy's is too. Except Remy's is more in your face theming 3D stuff sitting there, not on the screen.
Can I pose a question?
Yeah.
And like I said, I've never been to Disney or Universal or any of this, and I don't know. how crazy can a Ratatouille ride get? Like, what do you do? What are you cooking?
Okay, have you ever seen Remy's Ratatouille?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ratatouille is a great movie.
Okay.
Fantastic movie. But like
It's
an amusement park ride based on Ratatouille?
I like it.
What does it do?
So
Ratatouille is just not, it doesn't strike me as an amusement park roller coaster kind of movie.
So you're a mouse.
Obviously, I'm a mouse.
You get into a mouse car, and you're basically playing out the movie in a way. You're going through different scenes and adventures of Remy cooking in the kitchen.
Pulling dude's hair?
Yeah, well, not that, but the manager comes in, finds you, and then you're running for your life all over the kitchen, you know?
I guess that's fair. That's fair.
It's just, it's fun. And it's really like fast, and you're moving all over the place. It's fun.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't realize. I just didn't think about any kind of fast-paced thing in that movie, and I was like, how do you make a amusement park right out of Ratatouille? Yeah, it's a great movie. It's just not very like...
But they recently changed it to 2D, so it's not 3D anymore. It's 2D.
Yeah.
Bobby did not know that, but yeah. A couple weeks ago, changed it over to 3D to 2D to cut that sickness level down.
Where is it making people sick?
People were getting nauseous and sick on it, and they just didn't want that. So they cut that down to where the 2D doesn't as much. It still could because it's still technically the same thing. It's just that 3D aspect.
Yeah. The thing I was going to say about Transformers, that ride seems to have figured out the formula of like you're just in like I said, a box, and the screen is doing most of the the feeling of motion. They figured it out with Transformers. That's crazy. Like, dude, at one point when it goes off the building, you're like, you're all tense. I'm like, I know the thing I'm sitting in isn't going anywhere. I'm still
just sitting here, but yeah,
it's like in my head, I know that the thing I'm strapped to isn't moving. It's just the feeling of motion.
Yeah.
I had the same thing. I put a VR headset on one time, and there's like a VR game. It's like it's Walk the Plank, and you basically go up this elevator, and you have to step out onto a plank and jump off. And dude, I know, and I said out loud while I was doing this, I was like, I know I'm not going anywhere. I know I'm not. But you're looking down the side of this building, and you're like, you don't want to step off. It's very weird. You don't want to. You're literally like, but I said out loud, I'm not gonna fall off a building. And then I was like playing it, and somebody came up behind me and pushed me, and dude, my whole body tensed up because like they said, the VR headset it starts like falling.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's a weird like response that you have. I don't know. It's very strange. But the Transformers ride was cool.
Well, I think back to the MTE stuff.
Yes.
Because outside of that,
let's stay
outside
on
of our ride down, I mean, sort of it. Like
setup was interesting.
We went to
very hectic.
Animal Kingdom Lodge on Wednesday. And
that place was cool. That food was so good.
So yeah, it was good.
Okay, buffet food. Some of it I think could have been like hotter. It seemed kind of like a heat lamp, lukewarm, but it was good.
Yeah. So Boma, if you don't know Boma is in the Animal Kingdom Lodge. It is an African-themed buffet, basically. Fancy, or not fancy, but not like a typical buffet.
It's fancier than a Golden Corral, and I love Golden Corral.
And like just tons of different things, African-inspired ones.
Yeah,
also
really
American
interesting
food too.
Yeah,
the kiddie section, as we would call it.
Yeah, mac and cheese and meatballs and stuff.
Did you have the green beans?
No.
Oh, dude. So they have green beans there. They're spicy. They're bold. They're hot. Oh, it's so good, man.
Should have tried those. I don't know what was in that sausage. That was good.
Oh, the boars, yeah.
Was it boar?
Yeah, boar.
It was delicious, whatever it was. And then I had a bunch of that peanut rice.
Yeah, the peanut rice was really good.
The funny thing is, the first time I went through, I got a little bit of it, and it was like down at the bottom of the thing. And then the second time I went through, they had put out a fresh one, and dude, there was so much cilantro on top of that thing. I was like, I wasn't going to get more of this, but now I want it with cilantro on it.
My favorite part of that just now was cilantro.
So much cilantro. I really had to get the effect across of how much cilantro was on this stuff, and I love cilantro, so I wanted to try that. And then a bunch of the desserts were pretty cool.
Yeah. Good desserts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's sort of been it so far.
Yeah.
And tonight, who knows what we're going to be doing?
I have no idea what we're doing.
Crazy stuff.
We're
just, hanging out,
doing
our thing, talk to some people throughout this next couple of days through the weekend.
Yeah. Actually, I might take a hike here in a minute. I want to see the rest of the show now that it's up and running.
It's funny. I went to the west side and walked it, but that's where most of the PDR stuff is.
Yeah.
For the most part. I need to go to the east side and see what's over there.
Yeah, it seems
all the
like
detail stuff.
Seems pretty like
it's
split.
a good split.
Yeah.
I think that's going to do it for this one. I think though.
That's episode 1 of MTE.
Episode 1 of MTE. A little brief rundown. What are we doing? What have we done so far? And we'll see what kind of adventure we can get in.
Yeah.
Throughout this weekend.
Yeah, and we'll keep filming content, posting. We've got all that. We've got a bunch of new products at the booth, so we got to post about those.
Yeah.
See what's going on with those. But yeah.
So all right, everybody, stay tuned. We have MTE right here. We are live, sort of.
A little.
Technically not live, but we are here live.
They know what we mean.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great time. Stay tuned. We'll have a special guest coming up on the next episode, so make sure you tune in and watch that, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, see ya.